Tina Fey replied. How Stoerden executed House de Vere's destruction nearly to perfection. To so much as speak an open charge.
A grin and malice took it.
Right.
Not likely. Again, malice misunderstood.
It slopes to the side now. Give way at any time.
Record video.
The journey had been torturous. Once for... he said.
Record video.
Start recording event video.
Too long, cried Lorenz, unnerved by the fear in Eskel's voice. She hauled him down, leapt up broken remains of a doorway.
Oh, and that's
A broad arch that must once have housed a pair of
that will show up properly.
heavy
What we'll do
doors.
is wow, they really did just drive all the way up the pavement. Now why would you move out? Why would you do that? What would the point be in that? You're not even doing the speed limit. I'm not even doing the speed limit yet. Brains of a chocolate frog.
Said, well, I learned something. What? Asked Locklear. Not to touch that damn crystal again. He walked around the machine, and as he returned to where James... Another 6 Moradel appeared. James again instructed them to find Mori open.
Horrified, but too afraid of the consequences to run away. He did not notice the artistry of Menzo Baranzan on the return
Oh,
trip
look at this
to House
dick.
Elward.
Just ignore the red.
10. The stain of blood. To stumble and end the fight by putting her in a
Wow,
hopeless position.
that was a bit of a dick move.
Grist had to... Then he felt the pain of Grist's whip. All 6 snakeheads of the awful weapon bit into Grist's back, tearing
What a
through his
dick.
new armor and jolting him.
Wow, what a dick. Through the red.
His movements were solely defensive at first. Then he settled into a
Jesus.
comfortable rhythm and allowed his opponents to tire them. Monsters have been spotted in the tunnel. What sort of monsters? Hatchnet asked. A loud clacking noise, like the sound of 2 stones being clapped together, answered his question.
There's no lights on. Statistic waiting to happen. Knob. Oh, he's definitely a knob because I'm doing, because I've reached 30 miles an hour.
On BBC iPlayer, 15 years ago, my husband...
Nice.
Very suddenly.
Nicely
I've just
done.
been-
Well, done.
One woman struggled to expose a fraudster.
I'm Cheryl Parker. I met a man recently, Rob. Oh, he's very energetic.
Also,
What about it?
is the taxi driver going to be here? And that's why I don't like going out that way, because there's always arseholes
Today, a fundamental question is asked,
block
and we
the
delve into the
junction,
magical
usually on their
teachings
phone, like that
of
woman was.
Chinese food culture.
I have watched him for nearly a decade.
Oh, I
Studied
think
his
you're
movements and his attitudes.
the tint on that
You
window
like
might
not what
be
you see?
a tad illegal.
A horror of the creature's stunned Grist. La Brezu towered 9 feet and seemed much more, with muscled arms ending in
If I could
giant
stop, you could have
pincers
stopped.
instead of
Bring-
hands, he demanded. Birna's face twisted as she came to understand her brother's true intentions in leaving the ceremony.
There's always one
You
dickhead.
refuse to hide priestess, she snarled. By the laws, she
Record
was killed
video.
for your insolence.
Start recording.
I do not even
video.
know her, Drizzt shot back. I am expected to... You are expected to do as you are in...
Oh, and that's through the red, dickhead.
Above it all, though, a great hunger gripped
Wow,
her,
that's
more
some
than greater than the thirst
special-
for blood.
special driving there.
We was.
Under John Lodgebury. And just before that, we heard that lovely prelude from Bach's Church.
Wow.
Played by Elisa Weilerstein, Utabation Symphony number 6.
Still standing in the road back there. Walk into the road. Now, admittedly it's a side street, but just walk into the road and then stop in the road and mess around with your phone. Yeah. Oh, just go through them. Yes, just ignore the fact that the lights are red. It's okay. You knob. Record. Oh, you're a dick. You're still indicating left, you knob. Well, that's how he's actually parked there. That's how he's decided to park up. Wow, he didn't even stop to look.
So ridiculous, even for a moment, was a kind of escape. Did they see you? Asked Nez, nothing to say. For throne's sake, said Gard. His face was just inches from Lorenz, and she could see his scowl and concentration through the lenses of his goggles. Leave it! If she troubled.
That was entirely too close to the bloody cyclist there.
The next towards the doors, throwing the abhuman a warning glance as he left. Lorenz led them into the cellar. Not that woman. I spoke to a woman who once spent 2 months working
that's
right
through the
next
red.
to Arkred. She never came.
What do they guess? Yeah. Standard stuff.
Dangerous or overcautious?
Stay behind the line, you knob. Wow. Really? What a dick. Come on, dude. What a f***ing dick.
Blindness return to the Blood Earth. I have to find that demon while I can still think clearly. What is your current situation?
Three of them. Three of them all in the yellow hatchbox.
Sabine Guard may be dead, he added, turning to Raceless, but our brothers are not. Dig them out of that hole while I clear a path forwards. Raceless knelt before. As it flowed, it formed into a glistening mesh of lines and rules.
Why are you not using the turn lane, you
a single word in a
Not
long
bad.
forgotten barn-like tongue.
Well, really? Don't look or anything. Dickheads.
If I did not stop her, she would kill me. A man couldn't kill a mortal, but to her I was no longer one of them. I was her vassal, a member of her court, and as far as she was concerned, she had every right to take my life if she saw fit. That cool knowledge galvanized me. I locked my hands around one of her arms and twisted, straining my entire body. My hips arched up off the bed with the effort.
Well, you're a
I wasn't
dick,
even
aren't
trying
you?
to push her away. There was no opposing the absolute.
Record video.
But I did manage to direct her strength just a little to one side.
Setting
And in
flame
so doing,
3
managed to push her hands and the smothering
at
pillow
60
past
mile an
me,
hour.
freeing my face into the sucking gas of sweet, cold air. Mab lay with her
Well,
upper body across mine and made no effort.
Infernum. Argolis nodded. Mephisto frowned. What are these? The shimmering green lines of the hololith showed a web of tunnels beneath the infernum, disconnected from the rest of the mine.
Now,
Each one
you
ended in a
stupid cow!
rectangular box, nestling in the chambers beneath the infernum.
Oh, I've got a sneaking suspicion the deckhead behind me is going to overtake me in a moment. Oh, called it. What a surprise. What a dick. Record video.
Start recording.
I'm doing 30 miles an hour. Not fast enough for some people, obviously.
Rotten. The rock had been chiseled, polished into an enormous bolted dome, complete with soaring stone ribs and intricately worked bosses, carved in the likeness of imperial nave led to a distant altar, and above the altar was a winged colossus, a saint carved from rock and suspended by a clever feat of engineering, so that he appeared to be hovering, eternally near the architecture so much as a glance, striding purposefully down the nave after the occurrence. Hundreds more of the abhumans were dotted around the vast space,
See,
and at the sight
why I
of the
don't
blood
like
angels,
your driving.
they rushed
You're
across
driving
the
fast.
festivals,
Well, you're also
anxious
driving on the wrong
expressions
side of the
on their
road.
As a crowd formed around him, Mephisto
Record video.
Start recording.